Very good morning, students. Welcome back to the online class. And today we are starting with a new chapter. Last class we have completed one chapter, right? And I gave you the hard words also. Have you all completed? I told you to write for 5 times. It was 15 hard words. Yes, no? I hope you all have completed. And now we are starting with the next chapter. It is from social. Okay, if you want, you can take out your textbook page number 274. What do you have to do? Take out your textbook, rough note, pencil, and get ready. In the textbook, it is page number 274. Social part. You all know now. Yes, no confusions. In science, there are two parts, science and social. In the school also, you have, when you are coming for offline classes also, you have learned about that. Yes, no? Now it is social part. Lesson number 6. Means of communication. About communication, we are going to learn. Okay. See lesson number 6. It is page number 274 in your textbook. Lesson number 6. Means of communication. Okay. Instead of seeing the textbook, just open the textbook and listen to me. Okay. Watch the class fully. Watch class properly. Don't skip the video. Okay. Now, what is communication? Communication means what? To share our ideas, information, to talk with each other. That is called as communication, right? See the process of sharing ideas and information with each other. The process of sharing ideas and information with each other is known as communication. Okay, that is the communication. Now, what is communication? The process of sharing the ideas or information with each other is called as communication. In ancient times, messages, like whatever the information, how they were conveying, how they were telling to each other in ancient times, they were sending letters, right? Through post, they were sending letters like that. See, they have given in ancient times, messages are conveyed either through people or through pigeon. Yes, no, in ancient times, the letters were conveyed, the messages, the information was conveyed through the person, letters, person, postman, he was carrying the letters, or else through pigeon. Yes, no, you all know. Through the pigeon also they were sending the letters. They were writing what is the information and they were sending through the pigeons. This was a slow process and took many days. This was a very slow process and it took many days. Nowadays, what we'll do? If you want to share anything, we'll just message. We'll take our mobile, open, message. Yes, no, WhatsApp, Facebook, normal message, email, everything. Or else we'll call, right? If not, we'll just do a video call. Wherever they are, we can talk to them. Yes, no, that all, it is very fast. But before, in the olden days, it was very slow process. No mobiles. Yes, no mobiles to send a message. No phones to call. No computer to send emails. Nothing. It was very slow process. Now we have better and faster means of communication like post and courier service. Even the courier, it is very faster. Yes, no, telephone and mobile phones and even the internet. These are all the communication means of communications. Post, courier service, telephone and mobile phones and the internet. These are all comes under the means of communication. Now, in this, again, there are two types of communication. One is personal communication and mass communication. Personal communication and mass communication. Personal communication and mass communication. Here, what is personal communication? The information which we want to share with only one or another person. See, now you want to tell something to your friends. What do? You will just call them. only to your friend. Which friend you have to tell? Only for that friend you'll call, or else message. Right? No, your parents also. If they want to tell anything to any other one, they'll call only for them. They won't call for all. Whatever it is, they'll call only for them. See, when the communication is among some individual, when the communication is among some individuals is called as personal communication. Then what is mass communication? Mass communication is to give the information to lots of people, more people, not one or two, more people. We are giving information to so many people. It is called as mass communication. Okay. In this personal communication, again we can see different means of communication. It is postal service, telephone and fax, cell phones and smartphones, and email. These are all the four personal communication. Personal communication, four means of personal communication. Which are those? Postal service, telephones and fax, mobile phones, and internet. Postal service, telephones and fax, mobile phones, smartphones, and internet. Okay, these are the means of personal communication. Then what is a mass communication? It is like radio, television, newspaper, print media, that is like magazines, okay, and arts and social networking sites. These all comes under mass communication. Now we'll just learn about personal communication. In this first one is postal service. It is a most common and cheapest means of communication. It is a most common and cheapest means of communication, and also a oldest means of communication. In India, we have 1.5 lakh post office. In India, we have 1.5 lakhs post offices. We can send letters, parcels, and money to our friends and relatives in different cities through their postal network. Yes, we can send the letters, parcels, it is a courier, parcels, and even we can send money also, money order also we can send through this postal service to our friends or relatives. Yes, no, we can send the post letters, the information, what we have to tell them, we'll write in a letter and we'll send through post. And the courier, that is a parcel courier service. If you want to send anything, any items, what we'll do? We'll just pack it properly and we'll send in a courier through the post. And money, if you want to send any money, we'll just send through a money order. This all it is done by post office. They are carried by buses, trains, aeroplanes, and ships. How they are carried all this? It is carried by bus, trains, ships, and aeroplanes. Okay, by the means of transportation only it is all carried. The post, letters, couriers. If it is nearby means, okay, they'll go. Yes, no, they'll travel. The postman, he'll travel. If it is very far away, what they have to do? They'll travel in a bus. They'll send all that letters or parcels in a train or bus or ships, aeroplanes. Okay, they'll send. It usually takes 2 to 4 days for a letter to reach its destination. For a letter, one letter, it usually takes 2 to 4 days. It seems it takes 2 to 4 days to reach the destination. The urgent letters can be sent through speed post. The urgent letters, if they want to send the letters very urgently, they can send through the speed post. Post offices also give us the facility to open savings accounts and insurance policies. Even the post offices, they also give us the facility to open the savings account and also insurance policies. Even in the post office, yes, no, you all have heard. You all would have heard, your parents or your grandparents, they would have opened a savings account like a post office account. They would have saved the money, yes, no, monthly. this much they would have been paying, and they would have been saved that amount. That is all the savings account. Even the post office, we can send the letters, couriers, money through the money orders, and we can also open the savings account or else any insurance policies. These all comes under postal service. Okay. Now next is telephone and fax. Telephone is the fastest means of communication. The telephone is the fastest means of communication. The telephone revolution took place in the 1980s. In the year 1980s, the telephone revolution took place. When? It is in 1980s. Before that, we were not having any telephones. After 1980 only, one by one, first telephone and next mobile phone, smartphone, everything we are getting now. The competition in the market has decreased the cost. The competition, because of the competition, because so many people are buying now, each and everyone will be having mobile phones, that too smartphones. Yes, no, that small keypad set also, it is very rare. We can't see it. It is very rare. Everyone will be having a smartphone. Because of that, the cost is also decreasing. It is also getting low, decreasing. As a result, it has become easily accessible to all. So that because of this result, it is easily accessible, means each and everyone can buy a smartphone. Mobiles have brought a revolutionary change in the telephone industry. Mobiles, it has brought a revolutionary change. It has brought a revolutionary change, a big change in the telephone industry. India is the world's second largest mobile market. India is the world's second largest mobile market. In India, we can see lots of mobiles producing and also consuming. Okay, it is in the place second largest mobile market. In the market, it is in second place. Okay, and next comes to cell phones and smartphones. Here, smartphones, what you will do with the smartphones? We can call, and we can, what you can do, we can watch videos like movies. Yes, no, like we can hear to music, songs. We can talk. Normally we can talk, or as video call we can talk, chat. Yes, no, everything. See now, cell phones have not only improved the connectivity, but have also helped in strengthening business. Cell phones, it not only improved in the connectivity, not only improving in the connectivity, it has also helped in strengthening the business. It is also helping in the strengthening the business. They have reached the rural areas of the country and opened new areas of growth for the people there. They have also reached in the rural areas. In the rural areas also, mobile phones have been reached, means all the people in villages also, in the rural places also, each and everyone, they are using this cell phones, smartphones. Cell phones provide many value-added services which keep updated. Cell phones, it is added with the value-added services. It is providing many value-added services. What are those? See, games and applications. Even games we can play in that. Yes, no? Games, music, movies, video call, chat, normal calling, everything, it is updated in the cell phones. Smartphones provide a wide range of applications which no one can access, which as one can access email accounts through their phone anytime and anywhere. Smartphones have made us smarter. In the smartphone, even we can chat through the email. Not only we need computers. In the mobile phone also, in our mobile phone also, we can send an email. We can check the email. Yes, no? Chat also we can do, normal message also. and even what the computer does the work also we can do in our mobile phones, cell phones. Okay, so all the services it is updated in our smartphones, so that we can use all the services. We can play the games, we can hear to the music, we can watch the movies, we can talk to our friends or relatives, video call, normal call, chatting, and even any business email or anything we can just check in the mobile itself. Yes, no, wherever we are, we can, from there only we can check the email, or else we can send the email. Everything where we are, from there only work is done through the help of mobile phones. See here, they have given some pictures of the mobile, landline, cell phone, mobile phone, smartphone, all the pictures they have given. You can see that later, not now. Okay. And next comes to email. Very consonant and fast method of sending message. Email is a very consonant and fast method of the sending the message. It is the fastest means of written communication. It is the fastest means, like a letter we are writing, means we are typing. Yes, no, like a letter we are typing and we are sending. It is also called as written communication. It is the fastest means of written communication. It is available through the internet. It is also available through the internet. Email can be sent through mobile phones. Money transactions can be done through also the internet. Not only emails with the internet, not only we can send the email with the internet, also we can send the money transactions also. Money also we can send. Yes, no? Nowadays we are using Phone Pay, Google Pay, Paytm, everything. Wherever we are, from here only we can send the money to our friends or anyone if they need. Yes, no? We'll just sit here, we'll check out our mobile, we'll just open Phone Pay or Google Pay, put the amount, we'll put their name and we'll send. Within a second, the amount which is in our account, it will be debited to their account, it will be credited. Yes, no? Even the money transactions also can be done through the internet. Okay, this is what about personal communication. It was postal service, telephones and fax, cell phones and smartphones, and email. Okay, now next is the mass communication. Mass communication is what? Mass communication is to give a message, means give the information what we know to all, more people. What we know, the information, we are just giving that information, that message to lots of the people. That is a mass communication. We are not telling for one or two, for the more people we are telling. Through how it is, see, like radio, television, print media, newspaper, arts, and social networking sites. By this you would have understood at least for 25%. Radio or else television, newspaper, print media. What we can see in the newspaper, what we can see, the news, what has happened, all can know. Yes, no? Through the television we all can know, radio we all can know. Yes, no? That is the mass communication. See, radio is the oldest means of mass communication. Radio is the oldest means of mass communication. It was used for the first time in 1930. It was first time used in the year 1930. Radio offers only audio services. Radio, it offers only the audio services. No video in the radio. Yes, no, we can just hear everything. It is one of the most effective means of entertainment. It is one of the most effective means of entertainment, education, and information. It is one of the means of entertainment. Even we'll get entertainment, we'll get educated. Education means we got. We'll get the knowledge, what outside it is going on. We'll get that knowledge, and even the information. The information we'll get through the radio. It is also called the All India Radio, AIR, All India Radio. Okay. It is very useful for people who cannot read or write, who don't know to read the newspaper, or else who don't know to write. For them, it is very useful so that they'll only hear and they can hear that what it is happening about everything, the radio. Yes, no? It receives signals all over India. In all over India, it receives the signal. There are number of channels which broadcast a variety programs. There are a number of channels which broadcast a variety of programs. Next comes to television. Television has the most widespread network in our country. Television, it has a most widespread network. It has a more network in our country. And television, it has both video as well as audio services. In the radio, we can see only audio service, but television, video as well as audio, we can watch and we can hear both. India has the third largest network of television in the world. India is having the third largest network in the world. There are many channels which provide entertainment, education and information in many languages also. There are many channels in the television. We can see that. We can watch the television in any language. There is no any particular one language. In any language, we can watch news, movies, all kinds of entertainment, education, information, everything will get. But in all the languages we'll get many languages. Yes, no, in the television we can watch many languages, many different kind of languages. Next is print media. Print media is a very effective means of communication. It includes newspapers, magazines, pamphlets and comics. In this print media, it includes newspaper, magazines, pamphlets and comics. This all comes under print media. Now we'll read the magazines, we'll read the newspapers, we'll read the comics. Yes, no? So that we are getting the information, what it is given in that print media. We are getting the like newspaper, magazines, pamphlets, comics. We are getting the information what they have given in that. Newspapers take up important social, economic and political issues. In the newspaper, we can see many important social, economic and political issues. We can read about the social, economic and political issues in the newspapers. And it is also available in many different languages, not only one or two, in all different languages. English newspaper, Kannada, Telugu, Tamil, Hindi, every languages we can see the newspapers also. We can read. Yes, no, we'll get in all the different kinds of languages. We'll get the newspapers. And next is newspaper have played a great role in enlightening the society since ages. The newspaper has played a very great role in enlightening the society since ages. Since so many ages, we are using these newspapers. It is enlightening. They became an important during platform of struggle, freedom struggle of our country. During the freedom struggle, they had become an platform. These newspapers had become an platform. During when? During the freedom struggle of our country. They hold the same importance today also. Till today also, they are holding the same importance. Newspaper till today, they are holding the same importance. They play a great role in spreading awareness among the people about different aspects and topics of the country and society. They play a great role in spreading awareness among the people, in spreading the awareness among the people about different aspects, different topics of the country and the society, of the country as well as the society. They are spreading the awareness to the people, what it is happening outside, what it is happening about different aspects, different topics, everything. It is given in the newspaper. It is spreading the awareness. They analyze the working of the government and bring it to the people. They are analyzing the working of the government. They are analyzing. They are just checking, analyzing what the work the government is doing, and they are giving the people the information what they are doing. The same information they are giving to the people through this newspaper. In this way, they make sure that the common man is benefited and nothing goes against the country. By this, by analyzing the government and by giving the information to the people, they are just making sure that even a common man, he is benefited and he is not going anything against the country. Okay, and next comes to arts. Arts, here this arts includes film, theater, dance, painting and literature. These arts includes film, theater, dance, painting and literature. This all comes under arts. Films not only entertain us but also educate us. Films not only it entertain us, it also gives us some education. It gives us some social messages through the movies. Okay, it gives us education through the movies. We can learn so many things from films. The Indian film industry is known as Bollywood. The Indian film industry is known as Bollywood. Films are made in many languages and even the films are also made in many languages. India is the largest producer of films in the world. India is again India. It is the largest producer of the films in the world. This medium reaches a large section of people. This medium, this films, this or else this means of communication, arts. Okay, this reaches the largest section of people, more people. It reaches the more and more people. And next comes to social networking sites. You all know what are the social networking sites: Facebook, Twitter, Google, WhatsApp. Yes, no, we can get all the information here. The information, social information we can get here. These are the recent and a very popular network. These are very recent and also a very popular network. Some of the popular social networking platforms are Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, Google, everything. We can know all the informations here. And India has about 50 million social networking sites. India is also having a 50 million social networking users also as well. Okay, this is what about you learned in this class. Means of communication, about communication, the process of sharing ideas and the information with each other is called as communication. In this again two types: personal communication and mass communication. Personal communication is to share the ideas to individuals. Mass communication is to share the information with more number of people. And here we have learned about in personal communication, postal service, telephone and fax, mobile phones and smartphones, email. In mass communication, radio, television, print media, newspaper, arts and social networking sites. Till this we have learned in this class. Once take out your textbook and go through the textbook. Today no homework. Okay, go through the textbook, read the textbook. Okay, I'll stop my class here. Thank you, students.